Go ahead. Not too
Go
close.
ahead, what?
Not too close.
Oh, of course he writes like a third grader. Hey guys, it's Angela, and in this video, we're going to be reacting to Kamala supporters who couldn't stop themselves from destroying Trump signs. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's begin. These people have a really nice property, a big Trump sign, and a beautiful view of the mountains and the sunset. If only some jerk came along. So now it says rump ants. Really rude, really rude. But these owners were not going to have it, and they were going to fix their sign.
Oh, we're out here on DeMonte Ranch Parkway. Looks like our Democrats got a little crazy in Nevada, but we're going to see if we can take care of their handiwork with our spray paint.
You can tell Trump supporters have optimistic attitudes. They're simply going to fix it.
Does that look better? We'll take this one over here too.
They did both of them. It looks even better than before.
There's one, there's two done. Now we'll go do some more. Okay.
Their sign looks awesome now. Why would you do this? Especially on a secluded road. It doesn't look like that many people drive through. So what were you accomplishing in ruining these people's private property? Here we have some more people going on a lovely morning stroll and destroying people's private property. What you got there?
You are being recorded, just to let you know, for the court of law. And you just committed a crime. You just committed a crime.
This is actually on public property.
You just committed, I know, you committed a crime. You can't do that.
You know what?
So, there you go. That's his face. That's what they look like. Go ahead. Not too
Go
close.
ahead, what?
Not too close.
Fuck you.
This is his face.
You stink. Dude.
This is his face. That's what they look like. Yep, look at that. That's what they look like. So next time, next time you look and you think what they look like, that's their face.
You are a fucking retard.
That's their face.
Of course, just start insulting.
No. You gotta love them. You gotta.
I want to ask you guys, is there anything that you can do right now starting this day to make your life a whole lot worse? Of course. Now, is there anything you can do right now this day to make it a whole lot better? Of course there is too. Now, this guy in this instance, he chose to take a bad situation and make it a whole lot worse. He could have apologized and there would have been no problem, but instead he had to make a bigger scene. I don't really like to play the victimhood Olympics as much as the liberal women do, but if this woman would have had a Kamala Harris sign in her front yard, do we think the HOA would have told her anything about it? Or maybe this is something similar to FEMA skipping over Trump supporters' homes. This lady got a letter from their HOA saying they're not allowed to have Trump Vance signs in their yard. Perhaps a Kamala sign would have been fine.
Got a letter from our HOA. We're not allowed to have our Trump Vance sign up. Yeah, they told us we couldn't have our signs, so we put a flag.
I love that. You can't have a sign, but they didn't say anything about a flag. This right here is what I call a proud American. They will take an HOA fine, but they will not stop supporting our president. And here we have another person, I guess in Chicago, who is going to ruin a Trump sign.
You have just committed a crime. You are being recorded. It is a misdemeanor in the state of Illinois to remove a campaign sign from a public lawway.
I wonder if he was sitting there waiting for somebody to come by and take the sign, or if he just happened to have been there, or if it was his sign. I wonder if it was.
You have just committed a crime. You are being recorded. It is a misdemeanor in the state of Illinois to remove a campaign sign.
Okay, what do you guys think he's gonna do? Is he going to A, start screaming? Is he gonna B, stay quiet? Will he C, put back the sign? It's definitely not C, but it should be.
From a public lawway, punishable 12 months in jail or a $25 fine. If you go put that sign back, I will.
Oh man, he went for option Z and put it in the trash can. I wasn't expecting that.
Delete this video, and we will not see you in court. If you do not, we'll see you in court. It's just simple as that. No other words needed.
I don't feel comfortable.
No other words
Sign.
needed. Okay, but you just committed a crime, and you will go to court.
Nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares if you don't feel like helping the people who have been affected by a hurricane if they have a Trump sign. It doesn't matter how you feel. You have to do what is right. But they have played to their emotions so hardcore during this campaign.
And the judge will decide whether you pay the fine or go to jail.
What was the fine you said?
The fine is $2,500 or a year in jail or both. But if you put the sign back, I would literally, it is honestly, if there's a Harris Wall sign, I wouldn't touch it. I just wouldn't. But it's up to you. You can leave it in the garbage. You can put it back. If you put it back, I delete the video. No more action will be taken against you.
With your day today?
Would you like to put the sign back or leave it back?
What you've been doing with your day today?
Would you like to put the sign back or leave it here?
If this is what he has been doing with his day today, it was definitely worth it. And props to you, Libs of Chicago, for spending your time so wisely.
That's all I asked for. It's my First Amendment right.
I do have to say that those yellow trees in the background are just gorgeous. I love fall. This fall was the most beautiful fall of all the falls.
We can agree to disagree.
Personally, I am a member of this community, and
Okay.
I just don't like trash on the side
No,
of the
no,
road.
no. But we can agree to disagree.
That's a good idea. Just call it trash. I was picking up trash. I was doing something good for the community.
But yeah, and no further action. Can you at least? Well, no, just the way. I'll finish the rest. Thank you so much.
Oh man, this was the most awkward human interaction, but this guy decided to do what was right, kind of. Look at how he put back the sign, and even though it's a little bit bent, he was happy the whole time. He wanted to know how much the fine was to see if it was worth it. When he found out that $2,500 was a little bit too much for a mental breakdown, he decided to do what was right. Let's give this man a much needed round of applause. And so, because his shirt matches the beautiful fall colors. The title alone of this next clip makes me laugh. It's a leftist trying and failing to take down a Trump Vance sign. That's the funniest part about it, is that they failed. You know, like at least the other people who were trying to destroy the signs were doing so in private. This guy is in public with his headphones on. There's a lot of people around. He's acting like taking down Trump Vance signs is a part of his morning exercise routine. But don't you think it would have been a good idea to bring a stool if you can't reach, or have your arms up for that long without getting tired? Whoever put up this sign did so in a way that nobody would ever be able to take it down. It is Karen proof. No offense to anybody whose sister's name is Karen. He has to live in one of the nearby apartments or something to have a hammer so readily available. Who carries a hammer around with them? I feel so embarrassed for him. Here's another lovely man who vandalizes a Veterans for Trump sign.
Over to this yard sign that reads Veterans for Trump, abruptly kicks it and wanders off.
What kind of kick was that? If you're going to kick the sign, at least have good form. You couldn't even kick a soccer ball 2 feet with that kind of kick.
A minute later, he's back again, his eyes focused on the home, Then just after 6, our friend returns a third time, something yellow in his hand, a piece of paper he leaves in the mailbox.
First thing is I was worried about
I never understand the point of these things. It's not like you're going to change anybody's mind by doing this kind of stuff. All you're doing is just saying, hey, I'm an angry person.
I'm worried about my kids and my wife who were there because I wasn't there at the time.
The Pembroke Pines homeowner didn't want to be identified, but says the energy and effort that this took was alarming, let alone what was in that letter.
Oh, of course he writes like a third grader. What kind of handwriting is this? He doesn't even know how to make peas, and then he calls him a lowlife? You don't even know how to write. What?
Going after him as a veteran.
Look, shame on you. And his A looks like an O. You spent your entire day terrorizing this family, and you can't even take the time to write neatly?
For supporting a, quote, low-life pig.
It talks about how I was a disgrace to my country and a disgrace to the U.S. military because of my children.
It's just so sad, but there is no reason to stoop to their really low level. I showed this clip in one of my last videos, and I didn't realize that this Trump sign had an electrical wire on it, and that was the reason why the person couldn't grab the sign. Oh, that time I actually heard the shock, the way he jumped. I don't know, maybe don't run onto another person's property and try to take their personal property. Probably not a good idea. In this community, they had 95% of their Trump signs removed, and they had a bunch of Harris signs on the corner. Somebody came up with a really creative and original term, felon, to put on this Trump sign. One of my favorite videos about the election of all time is this one right here. You guys know at the end of a sports game, soccer game, volleyball game, how the two teams line up and then they shake each other's hands really quickly and say, good game. That is what this guy did to every Kamala Harris sign, and it is just so creative.
Good game, 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 good game.
All in all, God bless the USA. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!